I have for you the top 10 ways to make a lot of money in GTA 5 Line. Now, when I say a lot of money, I'm talking about millions upon millions if you actually grind this stuff out. Now, everything I'm about to show you is 100% solo and fast. So that being said, let's jump right into this. Now, this right here is a cool thing. It's new in GTA 5 Line. Now, I'm over here by my nightclub. In this spot right here, there's 30 spots. We get ourselves some spray cans. Now, the one I go to is one right here. I believe once you get one can, you're Gucci, great, grand, wonderful. You don't need to get another one ever again. So I got myself a spray can. You actually have div. What are you going to do with that spray can? Well, every day in GTA Online, we have 5 locations when you go to go ahead and do some spray paint. Now, my first location for today was right over here. There's a Ron sign. Listen, Ron, you're going to get a little spray paint on, right? Now, right here by this gas station, there should be a sign right there. If it's a different day, it might be a totally different spot for you. For me, Ron was just chilling like a villain. Guess what? Gonna do some graffiti, aka some artwork on this thing right here. Ask yourself, Dib, why do we do this? What are we actually getting for this? Well, actually, we're getting some good old money for this. This is a daily thing we can do, so this is some good old money right here. Give myself $15,000 for that tag right there. I got 4 more tags to go to. Now, my second location was right over here. Now, if this is a different day you're watching this video and it's not this location right here, just look around the map for a gas station billboard like this right here, and you can go ahead and tag it up. Me, I had the Liberty City Bank, the big LC, right? Liberty City. Speaking of Liberty City, write in the comments below LC if GTA 4 was your favorite Grand Theft Auto. I'm gonna put SA in the comments because San Andreas was my favorite one ever. So the second tag has now been sprayed. We're doing tremendous things in life. We're moving on up the ranks. Give myself another $15,000. So far at $30,000. On to my next location for today is right over here. This is gonna be a tremendous spot right here. What's that? I don't know what that sign even says. But actually, this is a nod from San Andreas where you go around the whole entire map and start tagging up spots, which I like. Rockstar, thank you for bringing this back, right? I like it, and I also like the money we get from this as well. Since this is a daily thing we can do this every day in GTA Online, which is tremendous. So go ahead, do it. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's see for a third one here. $15,000 so far. $45,000. My fourth location was right over here. Like, no jokes, look how easy this is right here. My fourth spot was right over here. A big old sign's talking about gasoline. And guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint this one as well. Now, I'm gonna ask you something. What is he spray paint on there? He just puts Los Santos. Actually, Rockstar, if you're listening, maybe a little creativity on the user's end. Maybe it's something we can put on there fun. Me personally, I think it'd be a lot more fun if we put our own custom stuff on there. But hey, it is what it is. We're getting money from it, so really we ain't complaining, right? My last and final location is right over here in Sandy Shores. We got ourselves a nice billboard just chilling right there in this location right here. Now, again, like I said before, these spots might be totally different for you. You might be watching this video and go to this location, nothing's there. Listen, different day, different spots, right? So you know what I'm gonna do? My fifth and final location right here. I'm gonna go ahead and just spray paint this stuff up here. Get another Los Santos because, you know, creativity is a thing nowadays. And bada boom, bada bang, dib. How much money do we get in total? We get a total of $100,000. We can do this every day in GTA Online, but every day there'll be different spots around the map. 5 locations. Go ahead and do it. But wait, it gets better. We don't stop there from making the money. We have the next one right here. This time trial for this week in GTA Online. Listen, it's pretty darn easy one. We have 1 minute and 50 seconds to complete this one right here. Now I'm gonna show you the route I take right here. We gotta come over here by the gosh darn fair. Now, me personally, I like starting my time trial as kind of the edge of the circle, so I get a little couple inches ahead of the time, you know, so bada boom, bada bing. Now, when doing this time trial or any other time trial in GTA Online, you just gotta know a couple of things. Now, me personally, I get high blood pressure when doing certain ones. Mount Chiliad, don't even get me started with that one. If Mount Chiliad one ever pops up, I'm never doing it. It literally took like maybe 13 seconds away from my life, but who's counting, you know? So bada boom, bada bing, right? So right here, you gotta watch out for these trucks, these cars. They have your name. They want you night-nighted. Believe me on that. I have done so many time trials in this game that I probably, honestly tell you the truth, failed around 25 plus time trials just for the cars drove right into me. Even though I'm a tremendous driver, probably A plus, and you're probably an A plus driver because you're so damn good at the game. Listen, you probably never get hit by cars. Me, every time they're out there, they're looking for me. Probably ask yourself, did you ever lose a time trial yet from an animal? Actually, I came a butt hair close of actually hitting an animal and flying off my bike. And when that day happens, I'm gonna jump right into a bridge. But look at this right here. We're doing tremendous time right here. We're not crashing. We're actually going the limit we're supposed to go because we're gonna make it there probably in record time. Now, if you don't have the bike I have right here, just say a normal bike, you mod it up a little bit, you know, but also keep on doing a wheelie. Wheelies will make you go a lot faster. Pro tip, just know this: when doing a wheelie in this game and the cars have a mind of their own, there's a good chance they're gonna hit you, or that you're gonna hit into something, because when you're doing a wheelie, you have less control of your bike. Now, if you're doing this with the car, I gotta give you props because you're probably the true MVP, because cars are a lot harder to do time trials. If you're doing this with a car, you're probably gonna crash into stuff here, and cars are slipping and sliding and whatnot. This bike right here, pretty darn good. It's the fastest bike in GTA Online. It kind of takes a long time to turn, but hey, it is what it is right here. I'm about to get this done here. Probably on 10 seconds to spare, and the clock actually like 13. Tremendous. We just love to see it. But wait, I'm gonna make myself even more money with my next money method. We love time trials so much. We're gonna do the HSW time trial for this week in GTA Online. As you can see, here's a far one away. I usually do this route right here, but today I'm living on the edge of a fat man's spoon at a gosh darn buffet. And I'm gonna do this route right here. One would call me crazy. I would call myself somewhat financially irresponsible because listen, this is actually kind of a risk, to tell you the truth, because I'm gonna take the jungle. I'm gonna take routes I never take, but I make it fun because if I do these time trials so many times, I actually find different ways of doing them. This one here, I think this route I took actually gave me the most time left on the clock. I think 20, it was almost 30 seconds left on the clock. That's how easy this time trial is. Now be asking yourself, Div, now this is great, this is grand, this is wonderful, but how much money do I make from this time trial right here? Well, actually, this one here gets you $250,000 plus. Now, when this is double money or maybe triple money and RP on it, that's $500,000 to $750,000. Now, I'm gonna say this firmly and strongly. Rockstar, I don't think you have to do this time trials to do 2 times or 3 times of money and RP, especially for this kind of money. But we're not gonna complain. We're making good money already. Now, as you can see here, I think I have literally over 30 seconds plus on this time trial. I think that's my all-time record. I literally don't think I ever got faster before, but this is actually getting me $250,000 with 30 plus seconds left on the clock. Listen, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. Maybe I time travel. But me, as someone who loves to travel, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you like traveling? Well, you want to be an Uber driver? Well, guess what? Actually, no, taxi driver. We got 3 times the money and RP on taxi work. Now, Rockstar has actually adjusted the gross pay for this stuff here, so it's good. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. What you're about to see here, it should actually be how much taxi work pays without having any double or triple money and RP on. Now, my goal is to get 10 fares done. I gotta get the person in my car. I'm like, all right, we gotta go. This person has to go somewhere far away, which usually the destination is for doing taxi work. But listen, I recommend driving a car with care. Don't crash. Avoid that at all costs here. Just try to get to the destination squeaky clean like I'm doing right here. Now, my first fare got me around $7,000 plus. It's okay, but don't worry. It's going to get a lot better. Now, especially if you're poor in GTA Online, I recommend actually doing taxi work. And since it's triple money and RP on it right now, I recommend jumping into it. But wait, Dib, you ask yourself, what are you going to do now? How many fares are you going to do? Well, the grinding is real for taxi work because after 10 fares, you don't make $1 more. So to keep that in mind right there. But for me right here, I got myself to 13 fares. This is my 13th and final fare. Let's see how much money I got for this one. So far, for 13 fares, I got myself $150,000. Yes, yourself, Dib. You know what? That's actually not that bad. I, for one, in the third dimension and the fourth person, actually agreed to these terms of services. So taxi work, listen, not that bad for this money. Yes, yourself, Dib. That's great. That's grand. That's wonderful. I need to make myself more money in GTA Online. What are we going to do now? Well, this is what I actually recommend doing right here. I'm going to go to online right here and click on it. Go to jobs, go to play job, go to Rockstar Created, and come down to races right here. Now, before you go crazy, listen, we're gonna make a lot of money off this. Believe me, you just gotta trust me on this one. So I recommend it coming over here to all the way down to races. Come over here to let's fly like a fart. Right there we go. Now, the reason why I recommend doing it, let's fly like a gosh darn fart, we gotta do this way. We just gotta drift around, and also it's wet outside, and also drifted, it's just like driving on ice. Now, there's actually a reason why I got you going out there and doing these races. Now, we gotta do 6 of them. As you sit there, I just spin into another dimension. Listen, it makes you a little sick sometimes, but it's okay. It's gonna make some good money for us. And actually, yourself, Div, you know, how much money we're gonna make from this race? So actually, the races don't pay off that much. We're gonna do something else that's gonna get us a lot of money, right? So this is what I recommend doing. Come over here to interaction menu and go down over here to challenges. Go to weekly challenge. We need to participate in 6 drift races. Now, we don't need to win it, Dib. We gotta win. No, we don't gotta win. We just need to participate into like a participation trophy. You know, when you get 50th place, you still get a trophy. It's like that. Now, I'm gonna show you when you get all 6 of them done. Eventually, you go back into the lobby. Eventually, you're gonna get yourself that money. It might not come in automatically. I'm showing you right here. Just take a couple seconds, or 15 to 30 seconds. Look at this here. $100,000 in the bank. You just love to see it. Listen, we'll take that 50th place participation trophy any day. But wait, it gets better. I'm gonna make myself even more money right here with this money method right here. Now, every day in GTA Online, if you have a bail office, you're gonna get this nice little money sign. This money sign is gonna be a little target we gotta do. Now, make sure you listen to Martin, because Martin's gonna say, hey, you gotta use this. You gotta use this for this nice target right here. For me, I had to come over here by this farm. I had to use one of these SMGs. Now, depending on where the target is in the location, it might be hard to find, but don't worry. Once you got your gosh darn thing you need, you gotta go up and pull up your phone. You gotta see what the picture of the guy looks like, right? Me, I had double chin slot Bob over here at this location at this farm here. Just take out the NPCs if you have this one right here. It's a pretty darn easy peasy lemon squeezy type of mission, right? It's Trevor's truck. It's always following me, I tell you. Now, once you night-nighted the guy, you can ask yourself, Dib, okay, I night-nighted the man. What do? I do now? Well, I got myself 2 stars, high blood pressure starting to kick in, but I gotta take a picture of this man to show Martin, so Martin knows we done did the job. So bada boom, bada bing, got myself out of there. I have 2 stars. So listen, high blood pressure is, setting in a little bit. I didn't want to get night-nighted. I almost did right there. Now I'm gonna fly away. When this is double bunny and RP on this, is $60,000. Since it's not, it's $30,000. You can do this once a day in GTA Online. Now yes, it's up there. Take me over here to the bail office. Who we got on for today? Who is the guy we gotta find for today? Now every day in GTA Online is your bail office. It'll be a new guy chilling like a villain. Go ahead, you got this guy here with the Michael Jackson jacket. We gotta take him out. Omar Garcia. Listen, OG, you're gonna get night-nighted, right? Or that you're gonna go right to jail. Me personally, I just bring him back to jail so I get myself the full payout. Now, for my mission for today is I had to come over here to Life Invader, aka the Facebook of GTA 5. So bada boom, bada bing, I had to go into this place. I had to hack into it. It's a pretty darn easy mission I got here. Actually, I didn't think it'd be this easy, but it's actually a pretty darn easy one. Now, me personally, if you didn't know, I like sneaking around the game, making it more fun for myself. I was trying to figure out, since it's my first time doing this mission, how do I do this the right way or not to sneak you in? Me personally, I tried sneaking around the cameras, the guard, not be seen, but I want to be John Cena for this one right here. But I said, no, forget it. I got that night the guy, and I got that night the gosh darn camera. Listen, I got to cause some damage. So damage was done. I started chafing and down this hallway. Another security guard was chilling right there. Another one right there as well. And I came to this door right here. I did the gosh darn code and everything. I'm like, okay, what's in here? So I got into this room right here. I'm like, okay, there's probably something in here since there's a gosh darn thing right there. Tell me, you got to hack into this room. Meaning there's something of value in this room. Maybe I'm not the brightest light bulb in Yankee Stadium, but I'm pretty sure there's something here that I need. Actually, it might just be a decoy room. Knowing Rockstar, it's probably a decoy room. After 30 seconds of wander around like a turd in a toilet bowl, I'm like, you know what? I don't think anything's in here. So let me get back upstairs and get this gosh darn mission complete. And so that's exactly what I did. I got myself upstairs. Now there'll be more security guards, more cameras. Actually, I'd never seen a camera this big in GTA 5 Online. So I took care of this guy right here. And look how big that camera in the distance is. That thing is like the size of a TV. It's so damn huge. It's like the phones nowadays. They're like the size of flat screen TVs. It's so true. So I came over here to be 2 guards chilling like villains. Took out the first one. The second one got scared, and actually a normal sized camera was over there in the distance. So in the Life Invader offices down the hallway, this is the room I had to get into. So I eventually got myself into the room right here. Now I never seen this before. This was new to me ever in GTA Online. These little like lines and whatnot. So I'm like, what am I doing here? So I got to do it the right way. And so I did it the right way. I actually went to another server. I did the same exact thing to this one, and bada boom, bada bang. Now to get myself out of this Life Invader office, because listen, this is the first part of the gosh darn mission. And the second part is actually pretty darn fun and easy. So I had to come over here to the LS car meet right here. Got to get myself into this big old garage where everybody's chilling like villains. This is where the guy's gonna be. This guy is worth $125,000 with the Michael Jackson jacket is somewhere in this gosh darn garage. I'm literally wandering this place like a man of size at a buffet with no food. That man of size is me, really concerned because there's no food. Now I eventually got the gosh darn orders what to do. I had to find myself into this test track. Now there's a way to get myself in this test track, which made me run around this whole entire garage like I was in a gosh darn Olympics. Listen, the Olympics is just what a mess. Then I eventually came across this truck right here. Wouldn't let me into this truck, but I guess I had to sabotage this truck for some reason. I don't know what this has to do with the test track, but it links together. It's like everybody in every Marvel movie dies and they come back. It's like they're all Kenny from South Park. It's just one of those things. So I came over to the test track. I'm like, okay, what the flippity floppity do I gotta do here? So I started running around with my cute little, cat outfit here. It's a cute little onesie, kitty cats. I love cats, right? So I said to myself, okay, I'm in a gosh darn LS car meet. Let me get into the car. I can actually get into the car. I got into this cool Grimace car. This one here, pretty darn sweet, right? I gotta crash into this man to the point he says, you know what? We gotta leave this place because I'm not feeling safe here. So Rockstar shows us a cutscene that's actually a loading screen. So we went outside. Now, I would recommend doing this. Just crash into this man to the bar. Eventually gets down to nothing, and then he has to get out of his car. Whatever you do not night this man at all. You want to get that $125,000, so cause as much damage as possible to his car. Listen, sometimes you get reeled off the road by another man in a Grimace car. It just happens. Hasn't happened yet, but it probably is sooner or later. So look at this right here. We're having a lot of fun. A lot of NPCs are trying to night me. This guy here, his car is almost at the end of his gosh darn lifespan. So I just started ramming right into this man to eventually, guess what? His car said, no what? I can't take anymore. This is the end of the road for me. I'm putting down the rope. I'm walking away to another dimension. We can only hope that we're in the will. So Omar decided to drive into this gosh darn parking lot, and he actually drove right here into this gate. Listen, this guy is not that good at driving, I can tell you that. Now, this is very important. The big O, listen, you gotta do it the right way. Take out the NPCs first because they're like mosquitoes. Listen, Take them out. Now, this is what we got to do. I tried to use my taser on the man, but nothing worked. Rockstar, maybe a glitch. Maybe it would not be able to use that. But I know the reason why is because we got to hit this man's hand. Me, personally, I accidentally shot him in the head. But listen, nobody was looking. Nobody was wondering. But look at this right here. He's alive. He's doing great things. He's on his feet. He has his Michael Jackson thing on. Listen, he's doing tremendous things in life. Bring the big O back to the bail office. Now, if you night-nighted him, I just recommend turning off the gosh darn console and screaming and then redoing it again if you have to. But me, personally, I'm happy. I'm so happy. You wouldn't believe how happy I am that I had to redo it. Now, I bring him back to the bail office. You ask yourself, Deb, get yourself $125,000 from that, right? Yeah, but it does take some time to get that money. It doesn't automatically come into your pocket like that. It's just like a big old process, I think. It's like when you return something and you use your debit card or credit card, it takes like 4,000 years to get that money back on the card, but they take it real fast off it, I can tell you that. But eventually I got myself to $125,000 for processing the big O. Listen, he's going to be in jail. He's not going to do a lot of good things anymore, I can tell you that. So right after that, I decided, hey, let me get back to the gabagool, right? You got to come over here. A new thing in GTA Online. We can deliver pizzas. Rockstar, maybe, just maybe, make this place into an interior. Now, this is a Vice City classic. If you've been living under a rock, congratulations, you're Patrick. But look at this right here. We can deliver pizzas now. I love this so much. I want to know in the comments below. Do you love pizza? Write your favorite kind of pizza in the comments below. I went on a cruise. Listen, the pizza tasted like cardboard with marinara sauce on it with like head shavings of lice. Listen, be honest with you, not the best of the best. It's not gabagool approved, I can tell you this. But looks right here. We're having a lot of fun. We're going to deliver these pizzas. We got to do it in record time because look at the heat. The heat is on us right now because if we don't deliver this in the right time, listen, they're going to be upset. It's like the Domino's 30 minutes or less. If they don't get it there in 30 minutes, it's free. Not going to be free for us. Listen, we're going to get there in record time. So far, we're getting tips. We're getting a gosh darn amount, total reward. Rockstar, if you're watching, up the pay a little bit. It's going to take some time for you to realize, oh, maybe we should up the pay for the gosh darn pizza missions. And maybe we should be able to gosh darn go into the pizza place and get ourselves a couple of slices. But you see here, got to go around and got to deliver pizzas. Now, Rockstar, I do recommend doing this. Guys, we got to promote this right here. We need to have burglar missions where we can go into houses and burglarize stuff. That's from San Andreas. I don't know why we have not been able to do that yet. I know they can make interiors for houses. Rockstar, maybe, just maybe, do that. That could be pretty sweet. 10 houses a day we got to burglarize. You can only do it at nighttime to get yourself that money. Think about that. That'd actually be pretty darn sweet to do. Listen, I'm just throwing that out there in the ether. Maybe somebody picks it up and does something with it. But look at this right here. Actually, you could upgrade your gosh darn pizza bike, which I like. What do we call this one here? The pizza bike. It's a nice little scoots, but we're going to call it the pizza bike, right? And the best thing about this is you don't need anything to do these missions with. Once you get like all 5 complete, you get a trade-in price for the scoots right here. I bought this full price. As you can see here, I suck at financial decisions, but nobody's complaining about it right here. On to my 4th delivery right here, which I like. This is something I always love to see in GTA Online. It's something pretty darn fun. We got to get these burglar missions going, Rockstar. Seriously, that's a great idea. On to my 5th and final location right here for my pizza delivery. Get myself $21,000. Listen, I do believe we should up the pay for this right here. It's a fun little mission. You should have a pizza shirt too in your inventory. If you really want to get into this and be a real pizza man, you can go ahead and get that pizza shirt on there and live the whole entire real life experience about this. You have too much gabagool running through my veins to start off with, so I'm already there. After that, I call my mans up Franklin. Now, you're going to need an agency to get Franklin if you didn't know. I'm going to go with Payphone hit. Payphone hit, make a lot of money if you didn't know. Every like 10 minutes, you can do yourself a Payphone hit. So my little destination, I had to come over here to the golf course. Now, the reason why I come over to the golf course right here because Franklin told me to, and that's what I'm going to do. And he's going to tell me to do something specifically to the night the gosh darn judge. Could be a couple of things he tells me to do. Pancake the person, hit him with a stick. I got to see what we got to do right here. So I got into the gosh darn golf course. I got the outfit on. I feel it right now. I feel it in my veins. I'm going to get myself some good money for this one here. So my objective right here, I got to night them, not with the cart, but with the stick. But when I tried swinging for a hole in one, totally missed. Actually, no, I think that went through her head. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe she's a ghost, but she started running like no other, I tell you. And the NPC started throwing hands with me. I started getting a little concerned. I was a concerned citizen at this point right here because this judge, listen, I'm going to judge right now, running real fast. Got to, get some steroid checked into this one right here. Me gasping for air, chafing enough friction to start a wildfire. I eventually got to the judge and said, "No, what? Hole in one. See you later, alligator," right? I actually thought I was going to lose this one right here. I had 12 minutes, on the clock, but I got a little scared and prepared. So I got myself far away from the scene of the crime because, listen, I don't want to get any trouble from this. I want to get out of here the right way. The thing I love about these Payphone missions that every 10 minutes, I believe you can do them in GTA Online and get net yourself $45,000 if you do the gosh darn bonus, which is not bad. Listen, it's not not bad at all. After that, I decided to make more money right here by taking pictures of animals. So I had myself a cow. They go, moo. So I had to sneak up onto this cow right here because I don't want to get them startled. Listen, I don't want to stampede on me. So I took the picture of that gosh darn cow right there, giving me $20,000. I have a poodle and I got Steven Seagal left. So this is pretty darn good, right? Me personally, I like coming over here by the fair, and there's usually seagulls in the distance, but usually you got to sneak up on them because they get scared out of repaired. So I took a photo of one, giving me $20,000 for the second photo. On to the last one. The poodle is usually over here by the high price clothing stores. So you see two poodles right here planning the plot to night me. Listen, it's a big old conspiracy theory. Took the photo of them. They are now on record as a night me. We know who did it. Give me a total of $100,000. But wait, now we have the bonus content for you. You wanted to know what it was. Now make sure you go around your businesses and pick up that passive income that you have right there. I have $250,000 right here in my nightclub. Scooped that up. It came over to my agency. Another $250,000. That's $500,000 of passive income so far, which is tremendous. So that I came over here to my arcade, and guess what? Yes, I said, Dev, how much do you have in your arcade? You have maybe $50,000, $30,000. Actually, no, $100,000 was just chilling right there. There also was another $100,000 right here in my bail office, which is tremendous. After I came to my salvage yard, I had the least of the money in there. I had $61,000 just chilling right there. I got that off my tow truck missions, which is pretty darn good. If you want to make yourself even more money right now in GTA Online, especially if you're a new player, check out this video right here. I'll catch you on it.